I am trying. Hello. I am trying to go live. Somebody help me. Oh my gosh. The internet. I'm sorry. It's going to be a bumpy ride today. Hi, I'm Jane, and this is the PB&J Influence, and you have landed upon one question a day. I ask one question. This book asks me one question a day. I do not peek ahead of time. Gonna pull out a question out of here, and we're going to try to get serious about it. Like dig into the heart space, drop in, drop out of the head, dig deep, find some of these questions that are kind of just stupid questions. And that's what we're going to do. And also, once again, I've just been notified that my internet connection is sketchy. I'll be hearing my words. I'm sorry about my internet connection. Just hang in there. I'm going to try to get this done for you as fast as I can today because we are skating on thin ice, as they would say, with the stupid internet. Okay. Oh, let's see. I think I already read that one. Okay. What was the most awkward thing? What was the most awkward thing that happened today? And since it's early in the morning, I'm going to back yesterday. Awkward. I mean, I'd like to look that up in the dictionary. What are they saying? Not comfortable, just weird. A little, that didn't feel good. I look like an idiot. Is that what awkward is? Oh, that made me look like an idiot, or I feel like really uncomfortable in this situation. What was the most awkward thing that happened? I mean, today, since I've only been up, and I've been by myself all morning, there's really nothing awkward, that happened. God, see what I'm saying about some of these questions are just like, okay, duh, like who cares? I don't know. Let's just talk about the weather. It's Dallas. I'm coming to you from Dallas, Central Standard Time in the United States. And it is probably like 75 degrees outside. We've been having this crazy good weather. I think the weather's good here all the time, but it's acting like San Diego right now. So it's making it exceptionally nice outside. I like to tell you what the weather is every day. I don't know why. And we do this every day right here at 8:18. What was the most awkward thing that happened yesterday? Honest to goodness, you guys, I don't have an answer for that. Awkward? I mean, we might as well just shut this off. How dumb, right? I'm trying to think. I don't know. You're always welcome to say hello. Pop in on the chat box and just say hi. And if you have something like an answer that you would want to share, that would help in this situation for sure today. I don't ever not have an answer, right? This is the first time I'm stumped since I started doing this, 40, 50 days ago. Wow. What was the most awkward thing that happened yesterday? My day, here's how I'm going to expound upon this. My day was not remotely awkward at all. As a matter of fact, I had a phenomenal day yesterday, and it didn't start out that way. It started out super, super rocky for me, like emotionally and energetically, because I'm always talking about my energetic body. Energetically, really tough, because the day before that was really tough. So I woke up yesterday really raw. And here's what happened. I thought, how am I going to get through this day? Because actually they knew that I was going to be hanging out with somebody. And if I don't have for my whole day to be awkward, now the juices are flowing. Boom, 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 right? Okay, now I got it going on. Here we go. And so have you ever had a day like that? Well, I'm sure you have. Duh, you wake up and you're like, fuck, I'm a mess. I don't even want to do this day. I'm supposed to meet up with A, B, or C or somebody or whatever, and I cannot pull myself together. How do you handle that? And do you just show up like as an absolute mess? Or do you do something? Or do you fake it when you get there? Are you stuffing your feelings and it's like the show must go on? That used to be my mantra, like, no matter what, the show must go on. And you show up with a good attitude. Damn it. That's how it used to be for me. Now, I still like to show up with a good attitude because I don't like to show up anywhere and just like be like, rah, and ruin everybody's mojo. I like to be able to have a grip on my mojo, but in a healthy way. And here's how. Spent the morning, I know this is just going to shock you if you know anything, spent the morning doing some really intense yoga, Kundalini yoga exercises, but that really wasn't the intense part. The intense part was chanting the mantra that went with it for 22 minutes. I was doing it for 10 minutes now. I've shifted, 11 minutes. I've shifted to 22 now. I'm doing a 40-day challenge and I'm doing the same mantra for 40 days. And it's extremely powerful. It has tons of capacity to change your physiology. And then that in turn changes your emotional state and your mental physiology. And I'm telling you this because there are actual ways that you can shift yourself from an absolute horrific state of being, boom, into another state of being. And while I was doing all of that, which ultimately probably took me, 30, 40 minutes to do all of it. And I started out rough. I didn't want to do it, but I just kept moving through it. And as I was doing the mantra, I literally was just crying, and so choked up from here that the mantra could not even hardly come out. Like I couldn't even get a breath right to say the next phrase. But I just kept thinking it and squeaking out little words. And I just knew if I stayed there in that space for those 22 minutes, just working on that energy, that something had to shift, because I know in my heart and I know from experience that something will shift. So here I was doing this and praying to God for a shift, because how am I going to get through the rest of the day? And I certainly don't want to trash anybody else's day. And I just relied on the technology. That's what it is. It's actual technology of that Kundalini yoga practice, which I'll tell you what, I have not found anything else on the planet up to date that can shift you and create different states of mind and clear you and center you and ground you like Kundalini. Now, with that being said, I have not delved into Tai Chi or Qigong. And I think those two might have the capacity to kind of get you in good space as well. But I don't know for sure. I did do a little teeny bit of Tai Chi years ago. I loved it. But just from thinking about that, and I didn't practice it really well. It wasn't like a huge mood changer for me or like a physiological changer for me. It helped, but it wasn't like this. So this Kundalini is a technology that, hey, and have you ever listened to Russell Brand lately? You know, the actor Russell Brand, he's kind of like a comedian type guy. And he kind of disappeared and went inward, and you didn't see him for a long time. And now he's coming back out and he's gone all spiritual weirdo on everyone, but it's not. He's radiant. He's amazing. And what happened to him was that he started practicing Kundalini yoga, and you can find him on YouTube. And he has a podcast as well. And the man is he is more himself than he has ever been. Highly recommend that you check him out. He talks about some really cool down to earth things about humans. And it's so wonderful to listen to him because he delivers it so well. So yeah, it's this, I'm just telling you, it's Kundalini yoga, man, has the power to shift you from a crappy ass state to at least a functioning, grounded, okay, I can get through this day without crying every 5 minutes, right? And that's what happened. It actually, as my day progressed, and doing that practice in the morning gave me the power and the courage to speak everything I needed to speak that day in absolute, not was yesterday, in absolute and pure authenticity. Authenticity, transparency, see right through me. What I am speaking is absolute truth. And by doing that, my day ended up in such a magnificent space. It was hard to believe that I started out so awkward and crappy in the morning. And that's what we're talking about, right? What was awkward in your day yesterday? I had the potential to have a really lousy, awkward encounter yesterday, but I did not. I took charge, I took responsibility for this vessel right here and all the emotions and all the strange things that go on with it, and got it into a space where I was in charge. I showed up. I was in charge of what's going on here. I spoke my truth, and I redirected the entire day into a space I never thought I could go to. Woo! Amen. I am done preaching it. I would love to hear from you guys if you have any comments or questions about Kundalini Yoga. Hey, somebody just said good morning. Hi, it is Michelle. Hi, Michelle. How are you? Thanks for popping in. I'm almost finished now. And you guys are always welcome to go back and check the replay. It'll be posted. And and please drop a comment, subscribe. You have to subscribe and get everybody else to subscribe, because I am so tired of just doing this right here in my compartment, in my apartment. I want to get out onto the streets. I'm glad you're doing good, Michelle. I want to get out onto the streets and start talking to people about this stuff and see if we can just light some people up. But I can't do that until I have subscribers. So please help me get there. Have a fantastic day. Yes, I get cut off somewhere right around the 14 or 15 minute mark if my internet is working. If my internet's not working, I get cut off a long ass time ago. But I don't think I got cut off today. So what a miracle. All right. Have a great day. Bye for now.